Hi everyone, it's Kaz Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I'm going to be previewing the Collingwood versus Western Bulldogs. Now, if you're returning Magpies, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you like the videos I'm making, please like, comment, and subscribe. So let's jump straight into it, and let's preview this tomorrow night's game. Now, this one for me is very important, mainly because this time last year we played the Western Bulldogs at Marvel in front of no crowds, and we absolutely smacked the Western Bulldogs to the point where we made a statement in round one. Jordan DeGoey as well made a statement. Brody Grundy, a little bit of help with Stephen Martin for the Western Bulldogs to Team English, so they're not probably going to put him in the ruck for a longer period. So it's a sort of like, well, fucking the Western Bulldogs are scared, blah, 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 blah. Other than that, I think that's what it is as well. For me, this one is very important. I feel if we can come out and perform early on, I think it does go a long way for us to win the game. Playing against Andrew Law, how that played out, I have to be honest, I was upset and I was angry at the club for the way that got dealt with. But at the end of the day, so we found out it was salary cap issues, and knowing that Andrew Law wanted to go to Queensland and see his partner and kid for 3 times a week. That is harder to do, like to come back and train and then play. That is a lot harder. Look, I know family does come first, but when your partner chooses to play netball in Queensland, that can leave a footy player like that in a real bad mental health, where it might cause him to take a break. And in 10 months time, so whatever the case is, for me, you're a player. Your job there is to perform. Now, luckily for the Western Bulldogs, that they've got him. They were the only club that was interested. But the salary cap was an issue, and I think sometimes it is due to, players, and players that want more money, but the AFL to say, because the AFL have come out that said that there's going to be cuts, salary caps, list sizes, that they're going to be cuts. So at that stage, we didn't know what was going on until we got told later on. I wish the AFL said it earlier, and that one probably could have handled that a little bit more better. But other than that, I think that's what could have been it could have been handled a lot differently. So coming up against Adam Tor, fans are going to say we shouldn't boo him because he's, he wants to stay at the club. Yes, but at the end of the day, when you say that you want to go to Queensland and see your partner 3 times a week or twice a week, sorry, but you just can't. The mental health would really, physically, mentally, wouldn't be able to play. And I think the club, he's not the best ball user. He can help win games, because I've watched him play in person, but he can turn the ball over, and he's very much injury prone. So it's going to be an interesting time for him in that regard. Well, I think, in all honesty, think Inca said about 15 points. Or 20 points, I said. Yeah, 20 points. About 15, 20 points, and that we would win. So, if we can get our game going early on, I think it does go a long way for us to really win this game. And we got Sil Sarbon who won't be playing, but he will be playing in round 2. So I think that's going to give us a good chance to really fight hard and give us a chance. So just have to wait and see on that. Now my top 5 things. Now this one is going to be a little bit different. Alright. I'm going to put the midfield under this much group. Now, if Brody Grundy wins the hit-outs as my number 1, can we win 90 to 95% of the set and clearances? I think that's important. I really do think that is really important. We've had it in the past where I think that we tend to struggle a little bit around that. Like, we'll win the hit-outs, but we don't always win the clearances. So, if we can set up around Stefan Martin being the ruck a lot longer, I think that will give us a chance to either, for Brody Grundy to dominate him, and then we just win the clearances. So, can Jordan De Go step up? Can Jamie Allen, when he goes in there, step up? So if we can do that, I think it does go a long way for us to really win this game. Number 2 is the match selection. Having changes that we're going to make. Oliver Henry really showed me something. He will definitely play. But if we can do that and he can make an impact early on, I think he's going to really light up the competition. He will keep his spot unless he gets fatigued or out of form. So that's the reason for me that other players will step up before him. Number 3 would be, will the 4 players that left have an impact on this game? To me, I don't think so. To me, I think that, we have to make the tough calls. We have to do it on James H, to be brutally honest. In the trade period for 2019, to relieve some of the salary cap problems that we had to sign Jordan De Go and Darcy Moore. So I don't think the 4 players that will hurt us, maybe during the season it might, but I don't think it will affect us in this week's or next week's game, because we got the players that can really help us, and we got the depth. So our depth should really get the job done. Number 4, I'm going to say this pretty blatantly, our forward line. Can our forward line kick a couple of goals? Will Darcy Cameron play? If he does, will he share most of the ruck work? I reckon if we can get a couple of goals a game out of this, like Mason Cox, Darcy Cameron, if he does play, I personally think we're going to fucking get them, and we're going to take them on. So I think that's the reason how we're going to do it. This one for me is, I think that it's going to be crucial, and our structures when we do go forward are handy. And number 5, our game plan. Can our game plan take up the next level, and can we take the advantage of the new man, the Markle, believe that might help us. But if we can we start producing the goods? So that's one key factor. I'm going to say Collingwood by 20 points. Other than that, we should be able to win. I'm hoping we win. And I don't want to see any excuses. This is round 1. We've got to start winning these games. We beat the Western Bulldogs last year. We should be able to do it. I'm not going to make any excuses for this club. Obviously, it's the way that we want to start playing and performing. But we should be winning. Now, that's going to be the end of the video. As I say, Collingwood by 20 points. Can our game plan really kick in 2021? And can we start the season really well? Until next time, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbours, come on the pies. Western Bulldogs, be fucking aware, because I'll be there supporting my boys no matter what. Fuck yous at the MCG. You haven't been us at the MCG for a few years. So until next time, go the Pies!